Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today, we bring you a story about one of the scariest urban legends, Cartoon Cat. John, Lucas, and Ava were about to do their most enormous hit for their YouTube channel. They went to explore and shoot in one of the country's most haunted, abandoned shopping malls. John's the bold, Lucas the comic relief, and Ava's the pretty face. They were an unstoppable team force that made urban exploration a trend. They were prepared and went out on a Friday the 13th, much of their amusement and the viewers. John was the cameraman, and they were all excited about the adventure. The goal was to enter the abandoned building, film everything while looking for something that seems remotely spooky. As soon as they went in, they found that the place was full of plants. This place gave them a good first impression and was well preserved, but there were clear signs that no one cared to bring life again to that place. There were rumors that a billionaire company wanted to make the place public again, but somehow the project has been forgotten. In fact, many of the places and stores were locked or with difficult access. Nevertheless, they managed to enter the principal hall. The eerie hall was decorated with a huge fountain. The fountain was full of garbage, like soda cans, plastic bags, and all kinds of wood. John questioned on how all that stuff managed to end up there. While John was filming on the details that the other two were missing, he found something interesting. Hey, guys, look at these. They look like footprints. Lucas, can you use the light? Under the light, those were footprints of an animal, and that's when things got darker. If there was an animal presence, they must be prepared. They were loaded with protective equipment, small knives, and some flares. John encouraged the others to follow the track, which led to a candy store. This store seems well preserved. The door was broken, so they had to break through the glass. John didn't like loud noises, so the task was given to Lucas. Lucas threw a brick through the glass. The noise was so loud it could be heard from every corner of this building. After a few minutes of inspecting the candy store, a strange music started playing. "What's that?" Ava asked. "It sounds like jukebox music," Lucas replied. "For all the people watching this, we are not playing that music." John clarified it to the audience, terrified, while the music started to get louder. They were not sure where the music came from. It was like it came from all sides of the mall. Suddenly, Ava pointed in one direction and screamed. Her screams could be heard a few blocks away, alarming all beings in there. John and Lucas didn't know why until they saw what she was pointing at. A tiny being was walking towards them, leaving the same footprints they were following. From a distance, it looks like it's made of paper. "It moves a little bit like a cartoon," said Lucas. "I remember this little fella. It's Brucko from an old cartoon my grandpa used to watch when he was young. When it changes its direction, it doesn't seem to have a body, like a two-dimensional object walking on a three-dimensional plane." For a moment, they thought it was a toy, but Brucko had a little understanding of its surroundings. Lucas commented that when he was a kid, he liked binge watching on some old cartoons with his grandpa and recognized Brucko from there. During the recording, John commented that there was something similar at the bottom of the store, and suddenly little Brucko began to run. When that similar thing started to stretch itself, everyone jumped out in fright. A cartoon hand was chasing Brucko, grabbing it and pulling it back. After witnessing a terrible scene, they decided to escape that place before something awful happened. John was the first to get out of the store, and the first one who saw what's coming for them. Lucas used his flashlight to focus on the creature in the main hall of the mall. It was facing the other side, so it can't see the guys. Its arm was contracting itself, with little Brucko on the other side. The creature was around 12 feet tall, and its dark figure resembled that of a cartoon cat from old animated series. "Guys, don't move," whispered Lucas. "I think I know what that is. It's bad news." The creature opened its mouth with a crackle, pushing Brucko down his throat. Little Brucko made a painful sound until it was completely in the creature's mouth. The chewing began, and Ava almost puked when hearing the inferior beings yelling. They tried to escape silently, but the tall creature sensed their presence. It turned its back around, showing the lack of bone structure. It gave them a big smile with beast-like teeth, and its eyes were like a cartoon, except for the gums on its mouth. The whole body structure is black and white. While they were escaping, all of them felt the creature's hand grabbing their feet and pulling them down. The creature did not move from its original site. Its arms were multiplied into tiny ones to hold them. The cartoon cat started to laugh with a foolish tone while getting closer to them. John threw his camera at the creature, but it avoided the camera easily. Knowing that there was nothing they could do, John started to kick the arms in Ava's feet so she could escape. He told her to not look back and run as fast as possible. They would distract the beast however they could. To this day, she still doubts whether this decision was the best choice. She still sees the creature in her dream, laughing and dancing like an evil cartoon, willing to entertain the only remaining audience, itself. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have you ever heard or encountered any paranormal event? Let us know in the comment below. We will draw your story and share it with the world. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell. Please share it to your friends if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Favorite episode? It's a game of end? It's just a rerun? A rerun of my favorite episode. It's a game of cat and mouse. You're the mouse. And you're gonna run and scream. They always scream. There's always parts being cut off, entrails being yanked from stomachs, bones being shattered to dust. Now, you try to hide, but I am gonna get ya. Yes, I'm gonna get you good. Why, just last night, I played the game with a little girl. She thought I was so cute. She tried to pet me, but I may have bitten her hand off. And she ran, and she screamed. She ran deep into an abandoned mall, and I crept through the shadows, my steps reverberating, giggling to myself, knowing that fear was filling the child. And her cries gave away her position. So, I lunged around the corner. I told her, "You have nothing to worry about. I know I hurt ya, but I didn't mean to." I came closer to her. I meant to kill you. And wouldn't you know it, she screamed again. I grabbed her by the leg and swung her up over my head and down onto the floor again and again and again, smashing her face into oblivion. And she bled and cried, and eventually she died. I wonder how you're gonna do, because I am the aberration, the absence of all light, the warping and bending of your reality to make you question everything you ever thought was real. Better start running.